What happened to Taehyung's mother? What brought him to tears when he saw the incredible achievements achieved by his son? Taehyung's brilliance in the K-pop world has been unquestionable. However, there was one moment that recently shocked a lot of people, and it was a moment that not only thrilled the fans, but also emotionally touched the entire Taehyung family. Many assume that Taehyung's life of luxury and success has long seemed to sparkle in the eyes of the world. But did you know that there is a deeper story that is rarely revealed? How a mother, who has been supporting her son behind the scenes, finally experienced a moment of emotion after seeing her son, who was once just an ordinary teenager, now a global star who is respected and loved by many. Do you have any idea how hard it must have been for Taehyung's family to get to this point? Being a child in a family that is not always able to fulfill every dream, of course, is not an easy thing. Every step taken, every sacrifice made, and every tear that falls brings a story that not many people know yet. However, this time the story was revealed in an unexpected way. Taehyung's mother, who has always played a supporting role in the shadows, is finally in the spotlight. Behind the glitter of the K-pop stage, it turns out that there is a mother who feels very touched by her son's achievements. She couldn't hold back the tears as she saw how much influence Taehyung had in a world they had never dreamed of before. Many have asked, why is Taehyung's mother crying? What made him so emotional and moved to see the boy who has now become one of the biggest icons in the world music industry? Is it just a matter of maternal pride, or is there something deeper behind those tears? The feeling that haunts a mother when she sees her child achieve success, certainly very extraordinary. However, this journey to success is not an easy one, even for a Taehyung who is known to have extraordinary talent. Taehyung's mother, who has watched her son grow from a child who only had big dreams to a world star, knows full well how much sacrifice her son has made. Given the difficult times that Taehyung's family went through, of course this moment is not just a moment of pride, but also a moment of reflection on all the struggles that have been taken together. Perhaps, when she saw her son standing on stage, faced with thousands of fans chanting his name, she felt as if all those sacrifices had paid off in an instant. Many do not know how Taehyung's journey began. He grew up in the midst of a challenging life, and although he showed extraordinary talent from childhood, the throne of success did not come just like that. Taehyung's success as a member of BTS, a global K-pop music group, is the result of long and hard work. So much training, so many challenges, and so many moments where Taehyung almost gave up. However, he persevered and was eventually successful. But who would have thought Taehyung's mother also felt the weight of the trip? Why then, now, after all that has happened, does Taehyung's mother feel moved? As it turns out, it's not about the popularity or awards that Taehyung gets. The tears that fell from his eyes were a reflection of such deep gratitude. When a mother sees her son succeed, she not only sees success in his career, but also sees all the struggles he has gone through together. There is relief, happiness, and of course, genuine love. However, do not rush to think that this moment is only about sheer pride. There are other surprises that make this story even more touching. Taehyung's mother cried not only because of pride, but also because of the international recognition of her son's work. This moment becomes even more emotional when Taehyung's mother receives a thank you from Taehyung himself. The child who once could only dream has now become a symbol of the entertainment world, and a thank you from the child makes everything feel perfect. How does this journey change our view of the mother-child relationship? Perhaps we are too often focused on the career and life of a star, but we forget that behind the success there are people who endlessly provide support and selfless love. Taehyung's mother may never have wanted the media spotlight, but through this moment, the world finally saw how much of a role a mother plays in her son's success. There are many people who ask, does Taehyung feel proud of his mother? Does he know how much sacrifice his mother has made to support him to this point? The answer to this question has probably been seen in Taehyung's every action so far. In every appearance, in every word he uttered, there was a deep respect and love for his parents, especially his mother. But only when we see a moment like this can we really feel how such a strong emotional bond is formed between a mother and a child. With all this, the the story of Taehyung's tearful mother becomes more than just a story about a mother who is proud of her child. It's a story of perseverance, sacrifice, and unwavering love, which mold a person into a star like Taehyung. When we look at a mother's tears, we see not only happiness, but also all the stories and struggles that accompany it. And perhaps this is a moment that will be remembered by the world as a symbol of the unconditional love that a mother has for her child. So, the question now is, who has not been moved to see this great and priceless maternal love? What can we learn from Taehyung's mother's story? One thing is for sure, this story reminds us that the greatest successes in life often come from unseen love, from unseen struggles, and from sacrifices that are never appreciated. But in the end, this story is a story of pride and hope, which inspires not only BTS fans, but also everyone who believes in the power of family love. As a child born and raised in a struggling environment, Taehyung probably never imagined that he would be at the top of the global entertainment scene. However, behind the fame and success that he now feels, there is a mother figure who always accompanies him with love and sacrifice. Taehyung's success is not only about the incredible talent he has, but also about how his mother has always provided selfless support since the beginning of his career journey. Of course, Taehyung's journey to success is never easy. There are many obstacles to overcome, not only by himself, but also by his family. For many people, being part of a famous K-pop group like BTS is an unattainable dream. But for Taehyung, it's the result of a long struggle involving not only himself, but also his family that continues to provide encouragement. Taehyung's mother, although perhaps not seen on camera, was the main pillar supporting her son for many years. The tears that fell from Taehyung's mother's eyes when she saw her son succeed on stage were a representation of feelings that perhaps cannot be expressed in words. Perhaps, when she saw her son stepping away from their simple lives in the past, Taehyung's mother felt like finally all her sacrifices and hard work had paid off. There are no words to describe how happy a mother is when she sees her child achieve all the dreams they once could only imagine together. However, the question still hangs over many minds. Is Taehyung himself aware of how much sacrifice his mother has made? We all know that Taehyung is a figure who really appreciates the people around him. On many occasions, he often expresses his gratitude and affection to his parents and fans. He never hesitated to reveal how much influence his parents had in his life, but how did his mother feel, who had been behind the scenes? How did he feel when the world finally saw his sacrifice? In the few interviews that Taehyung has done, he often talks about his family with love and respect. However, now the moment seems to be more meaningful after seeing her mother's tears. When a mother sees her son succeed, it's not just about praise or popularity. It is about the boundless love that a mother gives her whole life, which is evident in moments like this. Taehyung's mother may never have wanted the world to see her emotional side, but the honesty of those tears showed just how deeply she felt in her heart. We can't ignore the fact that in this spotlight-filled world, Taehyung's mother chooses to stay behind the scenes, away from the public eye. However, precisely from this humble attitude, many people begin to see that the success of a child involves not only himself, but also the people who always accompany him. Parents, especially mothers, often play a major role in building a person's character and life journey.